Hey everyone, I am back with a new video and this is going to be the Ballpoint Pen Challenge. The pen that I am using is by Faber-Castell. It's the ball pen 1419 in black and it's 0.5 millimeters, which makes this a fine point and also why I use this pen all the time for university. I've seen a lot of YouTubers lately do this kind of challenge video, and so I had to give it a go. I've sketched with ball pen before, it's pretty much my go-to material whenever I was at school. I mean, I didn't really bring any of my art materials with me back in high school, so whenever I was bored in class, I would doodle with a pen. So doing this challenge reminded me of those days. Thankfully, I actually don't doodle in class now that I'm in university. It was kind of a bad habit back in high school. I mean, because it meant that I wasn't paying attention in class. So for me, it's a good thing that I'm no longer doing that. However, I do have to owe it to those times when I doodled in class because those were forms of practice too. Therefore, it actually made me improve my drawing skills. So it's not a completely bad habit. Anyway, for this challenge, I couldn't really figure out what to draw. I mean, I just knew that I wanted to film a video for today and that it was going to be this challenge. And then I remembered watching a bunch of videos and looking at photos and also remembering my experiences at Filipino festivals. And I kind of wanted to draw something inspired by that. That somewhat explains the costumey feel of this illustration. I tried my best to really draw a headpiece that was elaborate and beautiful, which would have reflected the costumes of the dancers in the festival, but the pose that I already drew made it a bit difficult to draw what I was imagining. Like I said, there wasn't much planning involved with this drawing. I was just going with the flow of things. But I am happy with how it turned out, though my hands started hurting after a while, so when I was already shading the body, I got a bit lazy. And I'm not sure if it's evident in the video, but in real life, when you look at the finished drawing, you can see the strokes and can probably tell that I no longer had the same patience when shading the body compared to when I was shading the face. Also, I do want to mention that I don't know if using water and a brush or a water brush is acceptable for this challenge. I really wanted to grab my water brush and create washes with the ball pen because I think that would look cool and also add something to the drawing. But I don't really know the rules of this. I remember seeing Rambutan illustration do this, and she used only a ballpoint pen, so I assumed that it's just a ballpoint pen. I also wanted to use a white opaque pen to bring out some details in the drawing, like the beads, but when I was doing this drawing, I thought that maybe it wasn't acceptable. And then after filming, I remembered that Lemmy also did this challenge and she used a white pen for details or highlights. So I could have used it, but it was too late and I was too lazy already. I finished filming, packed up my equipment, so maybe in the future, if I ever do this again, I could use those materials that I wanted to use. And yeah, that is it for this video. I don't really know what else to talk about, so I will leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. In the description box, you can find my social media links such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Also a link to my Society 6 shop where you can find reproductions of my art. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.